Hi everyone and welcome. This is Alex here of Advice by Alex on Etsy, and I'm here to do your weekly angelic message video for the week of April 17th through the 24th, 2022. I want to thank you for stopping by and giving me a listen to. And if you like this channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that way you get all the future uploads of all my videos as well. And if you too would like to get a personalized angel reading with me, I will leave all that information in the description box below as well. And also, don't forget that the April special is still in effect until May, so be sure to get that and take advantage of it. It's the in-depth Will They Return reading as well on Etsy, so please be sure to take advantage of that as well. And hopefully you guys are doing well and that you had a wonderful, wonderful Easter. I do apologize for getting this reading done late and not being able to do the podcast and everything like that yet for this week. It's just been chaotic and I've been catching up with a lot of things. So I do apologize. I feel like I'm constantly catching up this week. Last week took a lot of my time because I was doing my taxes, and that took a great majority of my time, especially with like getting things ready and everything like that. So that is definitely where my intention was last week. But this week has been pretty crazy also with everything going on. I feel like April has been like one of those months where it's been like boom, 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 boom. And we're already almost into May already, which is crazy. I feel like we just had New Year's and then we're in May already. And it's like, wow. Time certainly does fly, and everything like that. So that is definitely there. But yeah, so that is one of the things as well. So that is really where I have been doing my catch-up and everything like that. So I'm glad that I was able to record all the videos for the week, so that way they were all uploaded on the same time and that you guys were able to have them. So as my concentration was elsewhere. And then also with the Easter holiday on Sunday, I was traveling. I went to Worcester, Ohio, and I went to my grandma's house on that day, and then I was spending time with family. So that was really where a lot of my focus was, and everything like that. So that is definitely where that is lying. But yeah, so that's kind of like where that was, and everything of where it was running around Rapid. So, but hopefully you guys are doing well, and that you had a wonderful Easter holiday for those that celebrate Easter. If not, I hope you had a wonderful time relaxing and everything like that, and that you got a chance to relax, and that everybody was able to file their taxes and everything, so that is really good. So that was the first year that I did it on my own. So usually I have my mom do it, but now it was the first year that I did it by myself. And it was actually pretty easy for myself, so can't complain. But yeah, so I was really happy. And everything like that. So let us get in here into the messages and enough of me babbling on. So at this time, I ask that you have your feet firmly planted on the ground, have your heart wide open to be able to receive the angel messages that you are about to receive. And we're going to take a moment of silence here while I connect to the energy and your energy of the week. And we'll see what the messages are popping up, and we'll do the energy, and then we will pull the cards, and we'll go from there. So here we go into our moment of silence. So, right away, when I am tuning into the energies of the week, is that I keep hearing the word choices. So, I feel like we are going to be making some important choices in our life and things like that. So, that is one of the messages that was coming up right away in regard to kind of more of along the lines of the theme of the week. Um, and things like that. What the angels are really saying in regard to this is that it's all about choosing your path and choosing your destiny. What the angels are meaning by this is that we have different segues in life where we can go in one direction and we can go in another direction, and both have different outcomes for what it is. But what the angels are really saying is that each outcome will eventually lead you to your main point of why you are here and what the ultimate destiny marker is. So we, in life, what the angels are really saying is that we have different paths and we have different maneuvers that we can take depending on our free will and our comfort level. And that is really where the choices are. So, and we have the free will choices to be able to make the path. And there is a little bird over there, and he is over there. So I would definitely look up the spiritual meaning of bird. So just to make a regular everyday bird. Hi, little birdie. But anyway, so that is definitely one of the messages that was coming through. And what the angels are also really saying is that when I was tuning into the energies of the week, is that I do feel that it is important to be able to let go of our control for the week. As I do really feel that, and it's all about letting go of the control so that we can allow ourselves to choose the path. Because right now we're so focused on choosing the right path and having things work out the way that we want it to work out. Remember, everything happens in divine timing, and everything happens for a reason. And there are no such things as coincidences. So anything that happens to us and we keep getting nudged in a certain direction is spirit. And that is really where they are pointing us to in a different direction. And I do feel like some of us are afraid of it. Making the wrong decisions, which is why we are having a hard time choosing the path and things like that. So, because we're trying to focus on what path is so correct. But the angels are really saying that it is all about a time of letting go of those expectations of the path and allowing ourselves to be able to trust in our intuition and allowing our heart to be open to whatever it is that is coming forward, because of the fact that when we surrender to spirit and allow them to open the doors for us, we will be able to have that. So even if we do manifestation boards and things like that and vision boards, yes, we have a certain idea of how we want things to be able to work out. But ultimately, we have to let spirit do its job, and we have to be able to surrender to the path. So that is definitely like one of the things that was coming up. And I do feel for this week is that I feel like our energy is, and our mind is a little bit fogged, and it's a little bit in a foggy kind of state. So think of it as that we have a lot of fog in the morning or the day, and we're trying to see through the fog, but it's kind of like a little bit foggy of where we are going. So as we're not really seeing things clearly, which is also causing a lot of the anxiety, because we're not trusting in our own intuition and we're not trusting in spirit's guidance. And that is definitely an important topic to be able to do. So I also feel that it would be beneficial for a lot of us to be able to work on our third eye chakra along with our solar plexus for this week, because it will be helpful in order to see the right path clearly. And if you're feeling nudged in one direction, not to be afraid of going in one direction, because it's different than what you are thinking of in regard to that path. And Archangel Chamuel is really around, and he's helping us to be able to allow ourselves the freedom to be able to choose our path and allowing our heart to be open to the path that we are going down. And Archangel Gabriel is coming in saying that she is also helping us with our creativity down that path in order to be having the doors open. So that is an interesting message, and really in itself. So this week it seems to be all about the choices that we make and the paths that we cross is the main theme of the week and stuff like that, which is interesting for the message of this week and stuff. So usually it's typically a different message, but that is really where the message is coming from in for this week. So now we are going to switch gears here and say that we are going into the energy portion of this week. So with this week, it is going into the energy. So we're going to start out here with the red energy. And remember, red is all about that passion, manifestation, anger. It can be aggression as well. And it is also our security, our foundation of who we are as an individual and our soul as an individual as well. And our earthly needs and things like that. So unfortunately, I do feel that the red is going to be quite high this week as well. I do feel that if we use the red correctly, that we have a lot of opportunity to use it for manifestation, which will be excellent in allowing it to be able to choose our path and things like that. So that is also very important and things like that. So yeah, that is definitely a really good thing. So Teddy Bear is really just distracting me at this time. Let me show you him really quick. He is over there and he was distracting me. So, but yeah, so that is definitely where that lies in regard to that. So that is interesting with the red energy and things like that. But now going in here to the blue energy is what they're saying which is all about communication. I do feel that we have quite a bit of blue energy for the week, although it's not as high as last week, but we do still have a fair amount. So we will still have our conversations with other people, conversations with ourselves, and things. So that is definitely there, and stuff like that. So we will have interesting conversations with other people where we are letting other people know our truth. So what the angels are really saying with the blue energy is not to be afraid of expressing your truth. What the angels are saying also is that this week the red is going to be guiding the blue energy. So it is important to be able to be it is important to be very cautious in how we word things to other people, so that way we don't get into arguments or anything like that. So that is definitely very important as well. What the angels are also saying, and because we're going to be moving into green energy, and that, remember, green is all about that give and take of love, which I am happy to see that we have green for this week. So we do have that give and take of love. So allowing ourselves to be open to giving love and also receiving love is important. So that is definitely an important message in regard to everything as well. And also with the orange energy on top of the green, we do have quite a bit of orange, which is all about creativity, creating a wellness plan, and sexual energy as well. So that is definitely on top of that as well. So if we use the orange and the green correctly and the red, we could have quite a good sexual energy combination for the sexual energy and the release of sexual energy. So But we could also use that for creativity and then also wellness as well. This week, I'm also happy to see that there is pink finally after quite a bit of time. So we do have pink in regard to pink and things like that. So pink is there for our self-care and self-love and really anything to do in regard to self-care and self-love. Now moving on into the yellow, we do have some yellow. We don't have as much as last week or anything like that. It's there, but it's not like a prominent color of the week. So our confidence is going to be a little iffy this week in regard to how we manage things. So confidence, self-esteem, self-worth. And we have to be careful and regard to certain things. Teddy, be careful. My gosh, he's been kooky this morning. He's been having a lot of energy. So even though I played with him this morning, he was still quite energized this morning. But yeah, so with the yellow energy, just be careful, be mindful, and things like that. Now we're going to be moving to the purple energy for imagination and intuition, which I like to see that we do have a fair amount of purple. Not as high as it was last week, but we do have purple, so we'll be able to use our intuition and things like that, which is in relation to the third eye. And then finally we have our indigo/violet. So we do have indigo/violet, but it's not quite as high. We will be able to hear our guides, angels, God, Jesus, our team on the other side, and our loved ones on the other side and in heaven. So we will be able to hear those things as well. So it might be a little foggy because of the fogginess for this week, but we will have that energy. So that is pretty incredible. So the decks that we're going to be using for today is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland, and then also the infamous Angel Prayer deck by Kyle Gray. As you guys can all see by now that I do love the Kyle Gray deck and everything like that. So what does everybody need to know for this week of the 17th? What does everybody need to know in regard to this week of April 17th, 2022? What does everybody need to know? Oh, I love the messages. Okay. Okay, so the first card here is that we have is card number 7, and it is Seek the Truth in reverse. So what the angels are really saying that this is all about, we will be able to understand the truth behind our actions and everything like that, but it will be a slower process and a slower development because we are not really seeing the bigger picture this week. Because we are not really seeing things clearly at the moment. So we will be able to understand the bigger picture behind our actions and our path that we choose. But the angels are really saying that it's going to be a slower development to be able to be upright and understanding the truth. And sometimes it's what the angels are saying is not always a truth that we want to see. So, and that's where a lot of the hesitation is there, because we don't want to accept the truth. So that's where the slower the process of accepting the truth is. So moving on into card number 19, and it is Shine. So it's allowing, the spotlight is on us for this week and everything like that. So we are allowing ourselves to be in the spotlight, allowing ourselves to shine for this week, and we're allowing ourselves to be able to express our joy for this week. So you choosing the path that we want to choose will ultimately bring us the joy and things like that. So even if we don't always see the joy, happiness always lies behind the choices that we see. So that is definitely an absolutely possibility. So next card here is that we have is card number 2, and it is coming together. And so what the angels are really saying in regard to this is that even though we don't always see things clearly at this time in regard to our path and how we should go about our path, things will be coming together, and you'll notice signs from spirit, just like that bird came into play and now he's gone, is that things are happening behind the scenes. And things are coming together even though you may not see them physically in the 3D world yet. So that is a really, really impressive thing. So I gotta show you Teddy Bear. He's really, really cute today. Look at how cute he is. Oh my gosh, look at how adorable, even though he's been painted by Tushy this morning, but he's been really cute right now. So when he's like that, it's really cute. I think that's because he got a lot of sleep yesterday. The next card here is that we have is card number 5, and it is teach. So there are lessons behind what our path that we are choosing. So every path that we have is lessons. So making sure to take care of those lessons and learning from them. And then I really love the animal of the dog there. So and we have our spirit guides by our side to help us guide our path, and they are going to be loyal to us and not lead us down the wrong direction. So let us not fear, but embrace and go with the flow of the path for this week. So the next card is that we have is the Master card, and it is card number 15, reduced down is card number 6. So it's in reverse. So we have the key to our heart, and the answers that we need are in the key of our heart, but allowing ourselves to open the key to our heart and giving it completely to spirit is going to be a slower process than if it was upright. If it was upright, it would be a very fast process, and especially in regard to seek the truth is very interesting. So I love how the theme of this week is all playing out even in the cards. If you can see the pattern for this week from the messages at the beginning, from the energy of the week to the cards, it all plays the story, which I love when I do readings, to see the ultimate story. Even when I watch other people's readings, I watch the ultimate message that is coming out. So the card number 7 is choose your battles. And what the angels are really saying is that this is all about allowing us to set the boundaries within ourselves and with other people that are around us. So people may tell us different things in regard to what to do in our past, but we have to listen to our own intuition and to be able to stand our truth in regard to what messages are coming up and everything like that. So that is a really a good reminder and a good message in regard to everything. So that is definitely there. So the next card here is that we have is card number 18, reduced down is card number 9, the end of a cycle. And it is the confront card in reverse. And what the angels are really saying is that it's all about going within to face our inner shadow work. And only we have the strength to be able to do that. And it's all about gaining that spiritual strength to be able to confront our shadow aspect of ourselves. And that also leads to the slower approach. So the main things that are in reverse is seek the truth, master in reverse, and confront. So, and that is what is because of the slowing down and it being more foggy this week. So that is going to be an interesting aspect. So moving on here into the Angel Prayer deck, my ultimate favorite. So what does everybody need to know for this week? What does everybody need to know for this week? What does everybody need to know for this week? Ooh, okay. Okay, this one wanted to come out with that one. So, and these cards make sense too. So, next we have is Peace and Harmony with Archangel Raguel. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. So, what the angels are meaning by this is that when we are allowing ourselves to go with the flow and allow ourselves to surrender to spirit, we will ultimately have that peace from within, because we are trusting in not only ourselves but our spirit in order to go down the right path and everything like that. So that is absolutely fantastic. I love that message, and that is very beautiful. So the next card here that we have is Leap of Faith, and it's with Archangel Michael and everything like that, because Archangel Michael is definitely coming in for this week and helping us to have courage within ourselves. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. So, not being afraid to choose a path and allowing ourselves to freedom to choose the path. So, that is very an important message as well. So, and it makes sense with everything that we've been seeing. And this is kind of like the wrap-up message. So, I really love the fact that Spirit is having us go on this journey and this story for this week. So, that is absolutely fantastic. Then the last one here is the Miracle of Nature. And it is thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. So it is important to remember to be grounded for this week, and to remember for that self-healing and that self-care. So going outside in nature will also be beneficial for you this week. So that is the message of the week here. So that is the messages and everything like that. And until next time, everybody, I am sending you so much love, angel blessings, and if you too would like to get a personalized angel reading with me, I'll leave all that information in the box below for you as well. And if you could like, share, and subscribe, I greatly appreciate this as well. And until next time, everybody, God bless you, angel blessings, and I will talk with you very soon. Bye, everybody.